Hey guys, it's Wes again from Moving On Up. It has been too long. I have been very busy and unable to uh, make any of these videos, but we have a lot of new players, and some of you guys are asking for some attacks here. So I'm going to go over, we got a lot of new Town Hall 8s. So I'm going to go over some Town Hall 8 attacks here and show you what I thought was successful. Try to improve what you got just a little bit. Some of the 8s that we got are wanting to learn, and that's encouraging. So we will show a few things that I think might help you guys out coming up in the future. Dart here, he's a new fella that just started with us recently, and he used two. We're going to show two of his attacks. Both of them were air raids with dragons. And what I like here is he did take out one of the far air defenses away from the sweeper. The sweeper's pointing towards 9 o'clock. So he takes out the far sweeper. And the only thing I'll mention is Dart, your attacks are actually pretty good. You end up using the balloons in the clan castle well, but you end up not funneling 100%. You basically just go down this one whole line. And I would have maybe started 2 dragons in this corner and let them eat up a lot of this. Maybe even dropped your king down here to eat up a lot of these collectors. And then dropped a couple over here, maybe 1 or 2 dragons here. And then the rest of your dragons right up the middle. It ends up working out. You get the 3 stars. He ended up doing it just over 2 minutes. The nice thing here is he ends up dropping the rage to get the dragons in there. We'll go ahead and speed this up just a little bit. Drops the rage. And this is the key to these air attacks here. Balloons just blow that up. Get rid of the second air defense. Dragons under rage. Which we're working against that one air. We're trying to get the air defense. Working against the sweeper there for a little bit. Still overpowered it. From here, this is easy peasy and takes care of it. So a good attack overall. And takes care of the far air defense. That's one of the reasons why this was successful. Because it was so spread out. Probably a little bit difficult to create the funnel, so to speak, on this. And so I wanted to go to this attack that Brian did. It was a nice Go-Va-Ho attack. Titan. This is one that, if you happen to catch this, I'm going to point out a couple things here. How we view a Go-Va-Ho attack is supposed to do. One thing he does is he drops archers in the corners, each there at 12 and 9 o'clock, which is good. But the key here is getting those Valkyries to the center. I think he had some in the clan castle. So he takes the wizard, takes out that dark elixir barrack, which is good. Gets the golems in with the wall breakers. Wizards come in there. The dragon is focused on the golems. That's good. So that the wizards can take care of the dragon without any spells. Here he brings in king, 3 Valks. Does he drop one more? What did he have in the clan castle? I can't remember. But he gets into the middle and blows it up. So there goes, the golems are given cover to the wizard, the king, and those Valkyries. Then he comes in from the bottom with the hogs, which is good. He's going to have 2 poisons for any skeletons that may pop up. Drops a nice spell there. He's able to get 3 defenses there. Get rid of the big bomb with that. These hogs on the far left side are now going to come in all the way across the board. And the last heal spell is able to put on that last section. He's going to have tons of hogs left. Still has a golem going. All those hogs are going to be able to pick off these other defenses here on this far side. They're fully healed, and they should be able to push through that, I believe. He ends up 3-starring this, so he must have. A little bit of a goofy base, but because there's plenty of hogs left, the spells were used nicely. He's then able to just have the hogs do all the cleanup for him, virtually. A couple wizards are in there. The golem isn't really going to do anything as far as cleanup, but plenty of hogs. They move quick enough across the base, along with the wizard. Didn't even have to use poison spells. They must have been on air on that particular attack. So we're going to go back to on a darts attack here on 14. And the one thing I noticed about this one is he didn't take out the furthest air defense. Um, he he should have took out this air defense right here because it's the furthest from the air sweeper, and the air sweeper's pointing downward. He still ends up doing this because he's got this down pretty well with those balloons. Which tech? Oh, so he goes against the sweeper here. The thing that uh, got the survival here, so to speak, is gets those balloons in, and they end up going around the sweeper where it's working. Otherwise, the dragons were working against it. Obviously, he still gets the 3-star, which is good, but those balloons were able to take out the sweeper from there, then the attack was no problem. But had those balloons not taken it out, he maybe still gets it. It would have struggled a lot more, but notice if he would have came from the top and taken out like maybe a few structures here with a couple dragons and a few structures over here with a couple dragons and had the air defense out that was, I think, right there, somewhere right where that king's sitting. The dragons would have came from the 12 o'clock side downwards and probably been a little bit more efficient. But again, 3-star is 3-star, so we don't want to complain too much. But as far as a proper air attack, he should have been coming from 12 o'clock down. And the dragons clean this up. We don't need to watch that. And the last one, Joe's attack on 15. So I'm going to just critique this because I think this is a new... He's trying an HGHB, which he's been watching some of the Town Hall 9s do it. I would tell him on Town Hall 8, take 3 healers instead of 4. Maybe take 2 more giants and an extra wizard instead for those 14 spots. But he sees the opening there. Lets the giants go in and the bowlers come in right away. Now, he doesn't funnel here at all. It ends up being kind of an overpowered attack, so that's good. But right now, he's going to have that dragon working on a lot of his troops and just the poisons to take care of it. So if there's a way to get that clan castle out, definitely take care of that. Or if there's a way to take out structures on each side of where you plan on the giants and the bowlers going in, for like taking out these structures somehow with minions or wizards, and taking out maybe these structures right here with minions or wizards, so that those giants, bowlers, and a couple wizards behind them can take out the clan castle and make that a little bit cleaner. You're going to have less wandering. He didn't... Well, see, now the bowlers are going to go... Which way are they going? Are they going in? I see how they split here. If you create some funneling, you're going to have less of that split. Again, he still gets it done because he's got some giants still going with the king. And then the bowlers take care of a lot of that middle there. That's good. Oh, I was also going to mention, I forgot about this. He has hogs at the top and the bottom. Keep those together. Otherwise, you're going to be doing 2 heal spells. Keep all those hogs together. Let them work together in unison. You're going to be able to keep more of them healed longer by doing that. He's still got 4 that he hasn't used, and he drops them again. So notice how few of the structures he ends up taking down with those hogs to start. See, he drops a nice spell there. That's good, because he keeps those alive for a while and takes out several structures. I think mostly this was because it was overpowered. His form was a little bit off, but Joe, I wanted to show this attack just so that you kind of got a feel of some of the things that I see when I watch this attack. I think the level 3 bowlers helped you out a ton. You had the one good drop on the heel that got rid of like 3 to 4 defenses, but keep those hogs together. Get the funneling on each side. Funneling is just getting rid of structures on each side of where your entry point is. So sometimes use minions, wizards, sometimes, well, you won't use bowlers at a Town Hall 8 because you won't have them except for in the clan castle, but baby dragon, you can try to use a baby dragon also, but good war for us. We got a new one yet? No, we're still looking. That's okay. Alright, I'll try to get some more videos out for you, Town Hall 8s. Hopefully this helps you guys out a little bit. Clash and bash.